Yo, what's up guys? Today we're going to go over the pedal install for the OEM M-performance pedal set for the DCT automatic trans. But before we do so, the car needed a few things. I ordered a couple replacement parts from FCP Euro just to freshen up a few of the pieces on the vehicle. And of course, when you have a leaking BMW, you got to add some oil. You got to do a little top off, so we did that as well. So let me show you those first before we get to the install. So guys, looking at the original pedals, man, I can't believe it came like this from the factory. Like, why would they give a nice dead pedal, but then they would just do a rubber brake and accelerator pedal? The dead pedal looks perfect, but the other pedals don't. So this is basically the template that you're supposed to use. You're gonna cut these out and put them on the pedals. This is the gas pedal. And of course the brake pedal. And these are the nuts and bolts, 3 for the gas, 4 for the brake. So the gas pedal is gonna have like this adhesive sheet on the back which you'll peel off, and then there's 3 screws. So first thing I did a little dry wipe down. Then I used some isopropyl alcohol to just get it very, very clean. Rubbing it down nice and good. Here I'm just doing a little bit of a test fit to see where everything lines up. Peeling off the 3M tape or whatever kind of tape it is and applying it. Make sure to be careful, giving it some pressure. So as you can see, there's 4 for the brake, 3 for the accelerator. I used a 1/8 drill bit. You drill the holes and then you're basically just gonna screw those bolts right in. There's no nuts that go on the back of the accelerator pedal. So for the brake pedal, you're gonna rip off the rubber sort of cover on it. You're gonna apply the template, but I did find that the template was slightly inaccurate. So the brake pedal is metal and it's a little bit more difficult, so you have to start with a smaller drill bit. I did like 5/64 just to get a little hole going there, and then I switched to 9/64, and that worked. But what ended up happening was that hole was too small for the bolts, so I had to go up to 5/32. 5/32 seemed to do the trick, and then I just got annoyed, so I just went up one more. I think I went to 11/64. And I just made them a little bigger because I figured, hey, the bolts on the back are going to tighten them anyways. So to make this way easier, guys, just put the bolts on with the nuts, tighten it a little bit, and it'll be way easier to get the rubber in. It just kind of like aligns itself and you just have to push it through. In that clip, I was realizing that the bolts were too small. So So in this clip, I'm drilling the holes just a little bit bigger. So guys, if you look behind here where we left off I was just tightening these bolts here with the wrench, and that pretty much completed the install. There it is, guys, all cleaned up. Got the carpet vacuumed. Pedal set looks so good. Cleaned the dead pedal a little bit because that had some goo on it. And that is the final result, man. Totally transforms the look of this car. I mean, look at that. Stunning, stunning. Highly recommend this mod. A little expensive, but complete difference in interior look for sure. So that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I would definitely set aside at least an hour. Yeah, it took about an hour to do. I think things just got kind of complicated because, you know, you're kind of like crouched, you know, and positioned on your right arm, and then it starts to get numb, and then it's just, the positioning is terrible. And like reading what people were saying on the forums about the install, I was like, nah, it can't be that bad. But yeah, it's a little bit kind of awkward positioning, so I'll definitely take about an hour to do. Also, changing some of those spare parts, I would highly recommend you look at your car and see what you can swap out, because that made a huge difference just on the aesthetics of the car. I mean, replacing some of these parts that are old with brand new parts make the car just look newer. So I would recommend doing that. It's annoying that you have to do that and spend the money. You'd rather spend the money on something else, but it really does make a big difference. As always, thank you guys. I really do appreciate you watching. Help me get to 500 subscribers. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below if you got some value out of this video, or if it was just mildly entertaining. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you think I should get a front lip or rear diffuser first. Thank you guys again, and we'll see each other in the next video.